Okay, we are going to get started. Welcome to CommunityFIT, and in particular, welcome to MoveLab. I'm very excited for you to be here today, and we're going to just play and explore for the next little bit of time. And like always, remember, there are only a few rules to MoveLab. Whatever you're doing it perfectly correctly because there's absolutely no wrong way to move. Rule number one. Rule number two, just don't move like me. The way I move is indicative of how I am, my history, the things that I choose to do. So if sitting like this or sitting any way that I sit is uncomfortable or undoable for you, don't sit like that. Choose a brand new way to sit that makes you feel good, that makes you feel like you're pushing your boundaries or trying something different. Might be a way to approach it. Now, we're going to get started in a way that we always get started. We're going to start off with breath work, move into our nervous system warm-ups, and then we're going to move right into the movement practice for today. And we'll circle back around for any questions you might have. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with a breathing exercise for today. For today, I want you to do, I haven't even thought about this today. What breath work are we going to do today? For today, let's go back to one of our basics. Let's revisit something from the very beginning of classes, something that you can kind of circle back to, and it's just a really solid practice in and of itself, and that's going to be box breathing. So if you imagine an invisible square in front of you, all sides are equal. Box breathing couldn't be more simple. We're going to inhale to a count of 4, hold our breath for a count of 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Now, if 4 doesn't work for you, choose 3, choose 8, choose 2. Whatever it is, it's your inhale, your hold, your exhale, and your hold are all symmetrical. So together, let's do an inhale to prepare. And then an exhale. And an inhale to prepare. Exhale. And together, inhaling to a count of 4, 3, 2, hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, exhale. 4, 3, 2, hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Continue on your own. Whether you want to count to yourself or you're just continuing to imagine symmetrical numbers, just keep going. 3 more rounds. Last one. Then bring hands together, get them warmed up. Nice warm hands. Place your nice warm hands on the front of your throat. Just be there. Nice warm hands, front of your throat. Just release it. Maybe here you even want to let your posture kind of change. Sinking, releasing, grounding, settling. Now you can stay here. You can take your right hand to your left throat. Big, heavy hand draws to middle as I twist my face another direction. Left hand, right throat, big, heavy hand, twisting, twisting, twisting. Big, heavy hand, twist and twist. Big, heavy hand, twist, twist. Good. Put your hands on your chest. You can just do some fingertip taps. Collarbone, chest bone. You can do some padding. You can do some rubbing. All the way down into the belly, the legs, the arms. You're waking up your body, backside of the body, the whole bit. Shaking it out. In fact, just let your body kind of jiggle and shake. Shoulders do a little bounce around, then slide your legs out in front of you. Imagine that your hands have become your favorite color for today. It doesn't have to be your favorite color of all time. My favorite color changes. So put your hands on your legs and imagine the favorite color of today is being painted all over your legs. What color do they need to be today in order for you to feel really excited about your legs? Getting the back and the inside and the outside of those legs. Then go ahead and sit up. Collect your left leg, kind of bring it in. So I got one straight leg and one leg that is bent. Your chest is going to go over the straight leg and then over the other leg. Over this leg, over this leg. This leg, and this leg. 3, 2, and 1. Other leg. Collect that leg, chest goes over, chest goes over. It's just kind of casually stretching, if you will. Just getting yourself a little limbered up for today. Good. From there, bend your knees, put your hands, you have a choice. Do you want your hands on the front of your legs, behind your legs, on the side of the legs, on the inside? Where do you want your hands? Kind of just holding on. Then sitting all the way up to the best of your ability today. Can you get up on those sits bones? You may need to move your legs further out. Open them wide. Figure it out. How do I get up on 2 sit bones there? Then keep looking at whatever you're looking at in the horizon line. Can you keep that horizon line and gently do a little tuck and then back up? Now, we're not just releasing and coming back up. That would change what you're looking at. You would look down and then back up. If I keep my eyes up, if I keep my head nice and tall and just do a little tuck and an up. What we're really looking for is some low back movement. I think of it as if I sit up, that's my spine in the letter I. It's like it's all the way vertical, like a capital letter I. Then if I just begin to tuck and go under, I'm not a letter C, I'm essentially a capital letter J. And then back up. My upper body is straight, my low spine into my tail is J. It's kind of swooping under and back up. Letter I, letter J, letter I, letter J, letter I, letter J. And if you can do that, now become letter C. And if you can be letter C all the way through your spine, rather than being a low-cased kind of schlumpy letter C, can you be a great big capital letter C? All the way back up to I. J to C, back up to J, all the way to I, J, C, J, I, J, C, J, I. Just kind of playing with movement through the spine. Then, can you do that with your arms reaching forward? I, J, C. When you come up, do you arch your low back and then come up, or do you lift your head and then move through your pelvis? Just kind of examining. Then, can you go from C all the way to down? Pick your head up, letter C, through J and into I. Just kind of playing with that. What's the shape of your spine? We get really into core work, ab work, whatever the media wants to sell us. But the fact of the matter is you're moving your spine. So for a moment, just begin to imagine, what shape is my spine in as I go back down? As I go down, can I let the floor support the spine? When do I need help? Pulling myself up. One more. Then in contrast, what if I held onto my legs? I took the shape of letter C. I kept letter C and I rolled back. Then I come back up. When I come back up, choice. I can put my feet down, be letter C, keep my feet up, still letter C. I don't care where I have my feet. I don't care where I'm holding on to. I'm simply only concerned about the shape of my spine being letter C. 2 and 1. All the way up. Now, go ahead and lie down. Open your arms, do your bridge. I go up and I come back down. Now, you know from our previous practices, in order to go up, something's got to go down. So I'm pushing my arms and my legs down and then coming back down. For today, because we're going to have a really spine-centered day today, I want you to think about picking one vertebra up at a time. All the way up, and then laying one vertebra down at a time. All the way to your tail. Picking up the tailbone, the sacrum, the low back, the rib spine, up, 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 and then back down. Now, if that's really working for you, stay there. But if not, try this. What if instead of thinking of the vertebra, you thought of the discs, the space, the jelly between the vertebra? I'm going to pick myself up. One disc, one spacious property, one jelly donut at a time. Up, 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 up. And coming back. Disc by disc. Spaciousness by spaciousness. All the way down. Again, going up, but this time, stay up, come down, right ribs, right low back, right hip, then all the way down to middle. Come up however you want to come up, but go down, left ribs, left low back, left sacrum, tail all the way down. Come up however you'd like to come up. Go down the right side. Going up, come down the left side. All the way down. Now, begin to play 2 more on each side, right and left. Play with coming down ribs versus vertebra versus disc versus right side of the body. Just how does it change if I just think of it a little bit different? Good. In, down. From there, begin to push yourself away from your feet, pull yourself to your feet. Push, pull, push, pull. When you're doing it right, it will feel kind of jiggly. So imagine now jiggling the vertebra. Then begin to think of jiggling the discs. Then let's take it even a step further. Jiggle your ribs, doing this same thing. Can this exact action jiggle your ribs? Can this exact action jiggle your lungs, your heart, kidneys, gut, pancreas, liver, all of the things? And then relax. Go up into your bridge. Stay up in your bridge. From there, jiggle. Same exact action. Can that jiggle my vertebra, my gut, my ribs? Can I keep myself up? Remember, I don't need to squeeze my butt cheeks to do that. I'm pushing down. Just kind of jiggly. Getting a little fascial fitness here, a little connective tissue fitness. Then all the way down. Rolling over onto your right side. Make a little pillow with your arms. Knees will be bent as it is. Now you can have your arm here, you can have your arm here. If you need an actual pillow, go ahead and put your pillow down. From there, I invite you to make your neck and your throat as long as you can get it. Now, if I start looking at that wall or looking at that wall, I've shortened either the throat or the back of my neck. I'm going to stay looking forward, and I'm just really going to try to reach the top of my head as far away from my tailbone as I can. Then I'm going to lift my head as if to bring, this for me is my left, bringing my left ear towards my left shoulder and then back down. Now, if you go short or you kind of look up, it's going to get really pinchy in there. But if you go long and you lift to the best of your ability, you should feel some side neck muscle activate. When was the last time you exercised your neck? You know you're complaining about it more often than not. You know you got neck pain. Why are we not exercising it? Lifting up and back down. Now, twist to look up at the ceiling. Lift up, hold, look back forward, and go down. Twist to look up, lift, forward, long neck. One more of those. Twist to look up, lift. It should feel like gill muscles, like front side of the throat. Forward, down. Let's do the other side. Pick yourself up. Neck, spine time. Long neck. Now again, if this hurts, don't do it. If it just feels like, oh, this is new, do it. And it has all to do with how you're doing it, not more is more. 20 repetitions of this is not going to feel good if first repetition, second repetition feel uninformed. So long neck, as far away from my tail as I can get, lift and back down. It goes up and it's long. It goes down and it's long. I'm never approaching letter C with my neck. I'm always kind of letter I, gentle swooping upwards. Twist to look at the ceiling, lift, hold. Longer neck as I look forward, and I'm down. Two more. Looking up, lift, forward, down. One more. Looking up, lift, forward, down. Go to your forearms. I'm on my forearms here, and I'm going to rock over to the right and to the left. It's a simple movement, right and left, right and left, right and left. Now with that, let your neck spine and rib spine get a little more serpentine, almost like the head is following the action. My left lung leads, my right lung leads, my left lung leads, right lung. And I'm just sort of moving side to side. You can see I've kind of forgotten about my legs, just letting them move. If that feels like enough for you, stay there. If not, open your arms to baby lizard arm position. They're just going to go out to the side, elbows up. Right and left. Left pushes me right, right pushes me left, and so on and so forth. Then I start to come up, still leading with the ribs and the lungs. Back down. Just asking for some movement as I go up and back down. One more. I go up and I go back down. From there, take your arms out to the sides, letter T. Choose, do you want your cheek down or your nose down? Holding there. Right arm hovers up, 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 up. Once you have no more room to go up, take a look at it and go up higher. And then back down. Left arm goes up, up, up. Once you've run out of rope and room, twist to look at it and you'll find you can go up higher. Up, take a look. Up, take a look, and back down. Now, for a lot of you, that might just be enough. If you want more, same exact action, but when you look up, let the opposite leg lift. Up, take a look, opposite leg lift, and back down. Up, look, lift. Up, look, lift. Up, look, lift. All the way down. Put your hands underneath your armpits. Push yourself all the way up to hands and knees. And for you, go into a little cat-cow. I round my back. I extend. We've already played with this. Letter C. Here, swooping down. Maybe you think letter U. How do I lift my head and my tail and let the center drop and droop? Letter C. And lift. You might even think like rainbow or arch. And drop. Now you can stay there, or what if your tail goes to the right and then the left and right and left? And then you let the rest of your body, the rest of your spine just begin to move along with it. And then relax. From there, going right back in. If those were difficult for you, I urge you, stay there. Practice those. If you want more, hands go back down. We now tuck, practicing lifting our knees 1 inch off the floor, kind of back to what we were playing with last week. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. How do you go up? By pushing down. One more. Now, you can pause and keep doing that thing, or lift your knees, hover your knees 1 inch. More isn't more here. 1 inch, hold. Cat, cow without moving your knees. Relax, sit back. Give your hands a little bit of a break. Shake it out, shake your body out. Same exact thing. You can do the cat and cow, or I'm going to go into that snake spine, leading with my tail. Right and left, right and left. Requires my ribs and my lungs and my heart and my back to all kind of move together. If you want to be more successful, think about how you're going to enter into this. Is this a muscle thing? Is this a bone thing? Is this a disc of the spine? Is this just directional? Sometimes we get caught up in like the stress of it all. It's like, I just got to do it. I just got to make it happen. Just make it happen. And then it's unsuccessful. What is the strategy? What's the thought process behind this? You can always pause. Coming back, lift your knees. Tail goes right and left. The rest of my body, right and left. You can see I'm not lifting up higher or lowering down. They're staying relatively a couple inches. And relax. Shaking it all out. Whew. Little side to side, moving through some ribs. Now, if that's difficult, stay there. Or I'll tuck my shirt in. Tuck your toes. Hover your knees. Lift your knees. Drop your heels. My heels try to stay dropped as I go cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, cow, neutral. Hips lead. The rest of the body just responds. Can you keep this going and lower yourself to a plank? Back up. Maybe I go to a knee hover. Back up. Plank. Hover. Back up. Lowering my knees. Whew. Release. Stressful. Take some breath. Calm. When you're ready, join me standing up. Let's make sure we've got, I'm gonna adjust the camera. I thought we had space, but I was wrong. There we go. Okay, so standing on your own 2 feet, begin to jiggle. Thinking about jiggling your spine, jiggling your vertebra, jiggling the discs or the lungs. Then standing, and I'll even turn sideways. From the top of the spine, think about letter F, baby letter F, small case letter F. I don't just drop my chin, there's length, 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 length. At some point, letter F becomes letter C. Then I just let gravity do the work. I come up from my tail all the way up. I send my hips forward. I open up the chest. Send the hips back, drop the head. At some point, I just let gravity do the work. I come back up. Hips forward, arching the spine. This is that cow shape again. Now, you may be looking at it going, well, yeah, it's sort of like yoga pose. There's a toe touch and a mountain pose. It's not that. It's just, and it's not that it's not that. This is fewer rules. I want you to think, how do I just let my spine relax, release, and move? From where do I come up? Maybe it's my heels, stacking the spine, all the way up, letter I. Hip shift forward. And then just find a little freedom. Now, I can always change directions. I can kind of go to the right. So coming down the left lung, left ribs. I can go over to the right and come up through the right. In order to come up, something's got to push down. I can go down this side, over here. Suddenly we're not in, look how flexible or inflexible I am. It's more playful. I'm just playing with gravity to go down. What shapes am I making? One more to each side. Last one over here. all the way up. Orient yourself forward, little shake, a little jiggle, shake it all out. Take a walk around your space and just notice whatever it is you notice there. How do you feel? What do you notice in your spine? What's moving, what's not moving? Then when you're ready, put your hands on your heart. Take a nice deep inhale into your own heart. Tell yourself thank you for showing up today. You did a really good thing. Take a look around your room. You could not have done this without your space. It would have been a different practice. And most importantly, take a look at anyone on screen with you, anyone in the room with you, anyone in your life. Say thank you. Thank you for being interconnected. Thank you for allowing me to shape you and for you shaping me into who we are today and tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. I'll stick around for some questions and join me tomorrow for Stress Reset. We have our Wednesday visitor, Bobby Ross, joining us again. So I'll see you then. Bye.
Thanks, James. Oh, I'm so excited we get to see Bob Ross tomorrow. Hey. Awesome. Great class today. Not seeing any questions coming up. Just want to remind everybody, oh, we do have a new message here. Coffee is my luxury. Yes, me too. Just want to remind everybody on September 25th is the Sacramento Heart Walk. It's not going to be an in-person event this year. It's just going to be like a walk where you are type event. However, Western Health Advantage and American Heart Association, we will be down at Heart Health Park in the morning. That's where the Sacramento Republic FC, that's where they play. So if you would like to join us, we will be down there. I'll give you the times a little later when it's confirmed, but we'll be down there just to kind of have some community and get outside and do a little walk for our heart health. So I'll get you more information as it gets a little closer.
And that's a Saturday, right, Alicia?
That's a Saturday. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably going to be something like 8 to noon or something like that. And you can come anytime. It's just kind of like a come walk around the track and, you know, bring your family and your friends that you feel comfortable being around. And, you know, with everything that's going on with COVID, and we'll be social distanced and all that. But
right.
If you feel like being around people in an outdoor environment, that's where we will be. Someone said that they have a very juicy spine now.
Good,
Okay.
Good. That's the goal for today. We also have compliments on our apparel today, Alicia.
Oh, why, thank you. Yes, I just pulled this one out since it is like getting toward fall. I wear the gray and white one, or the short sleeves, you know, all through summer. But yeah.
Well, and that's adorable. For anyone outside of Northern California, we are in our typical like September weather where it oscillates between 105 and then 80 degrees for the entire month. So,
yeah. So we never know. It's a mixed bag.
We never know.
I think today it's going to be 105.
Yep, all week. And then it drops down. I think I saw it. Then it goes to the 90s and then the 80s all within like 3 days. So
that will be wonderful. I'll be liking that. All right. Thank you so much, James. Thank you, everybody. Okay. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.